Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. You know, some reports are so boring they could put you to sleep faster than counting sheep. Speaking of which, today we're diving into Form 8K filing from First Guaranty bank shares. It's about a change in accountants, which might sound dull, but trust me, sometimes these changes can hint at bigger things happening behind the scenes. Please subscribe to the channel and also don't forget to join our Discord channel link in description. Let's jump straight in. This report is about something that happened on June 13, 2025. It's called a current report, filed because there's been a change in who's checking First Guaranty's books, their accountant. The main point here is that First Guaranty Bank Shares changed its accounting firm. Griffith, Delaney, Hillman and Lett, or GDHL, resigned. That means they quit being the company's outside accountants. The audit committee, which is a part of First Guaranty's board of directors that checks on financial matters, accepted GDHL's resignation on June 13, 2025, so GDHL is out. The reports GDHL made in the past for 2024 and 2023 didn't have any big red flags. There wasn't an adverse opinion, which would mean GDHL thought the financial statements were seriously wrong. Nor was there a disclaimer of opinion, which means they could not form an opinion. Also, there weren't any qualifications, meaning GDHL didn't have any major concerns about what they were looking at. For the last 2 years and up to June 13, 2025, there weren't any disagreements between First Guaranty and GDHL about how to account for things, what to show in the financial statements, or how the auditing was done. If there had been big disagreements that couldn't be resolved, GDHL would have had to mention that in their reports. Basically, First Guaranty shared what it was saying in this report with GDHL and asked them if they agreed with it. GDHL asked them if they agreed with it. GDHL wrote a letter to the SEC, which is the government agency that oversees companies like this, saying whether or not they agreed with First Guaranty's statements. That letter is included as an exhibit, meaning it's attached to this report. Now, who's the new accountant? First Guaranty hired EisnerAmper LLT to take over starting June 13, 2025. So from now on, EisnerAmper will be the one checking their books. From 2023 until recently, First Guaranty didn't talk to EisnerAmper about any tricky accounting questions or get their opinion on the company's financial statements. There weren't any disagreements nor any reportable events that would usually need to be disclosed. It seems like EisnerAmper is coming in with a clean slate. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture here. Why does it matter that a company changes its accounting firm? Well, sometimes it's just a routine change. Companies might want a fresh perspective, or maybe the old firm's contract was up. But other times, a change in accountants can signal that there were problems or disagreements behind the scenes. In this case, the filing says there weren't any disagreements with the old firm. GDHL seems to agree with what First Guaranty is saying, so it might just be a simple switch. However, keep in mind it's not always what it seems like. Companies are incentivized to make such transitions seamless and clean. So as viewers and researchers, our job is to see past the face value of such reports. On the other hand, bringing in a new accountant firm like EisnerAmper could be a good thing for First Guaranty. A fresh set of eyes might catch things that the old firm missed, or they might have expertise in certain areas that can help the company improve. EisnerAmper is a pretty well-known firm, so it's not like they're just hiring anyone off the street. Now, what does this mean for First Guaranty bank shares as a company? Well, it's hard to say for sure without knowing more details, but on the surface it doesn't seem like there's anything to be overly concerned about. The old firm didn't raise any major red flags and the company is bringing in a reputable new firm. However, I would keep an eye on this situation to see if any more details come out in the future. Sometimes these things can develop over time. There definitely could be a lot of reasons for an accounting firm change. GDHL could have been incompetent. GDHL could have been too expensive. Management could have been shady. GDHL could have even been complicit. Surely there could have been a hidden disagreement, which is a big deal. First Guaranty's management could be evil or incompetent and trying to do a cover-up. The auditor change itself has no direct financial impact, but raises awareness of potential financial difficulties. Overall, this filing doesn't scream problem, but it's worth keeping an eye on. The key here is to watch for any future developments, especially if there are any changes in First Guaranty's financial performance, or if any disagreements with the new accounting firm come to light. Alright, that's our quick look at First Guaranty's 8K filing. What do you think about this change in accountants? Do you think it's just a routine matter, or could there be something more going on? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate decoder breakdowns. Please do consider joining the Discord link down below as well. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.